Welcome to Adelaide Tonight Live with your hosts Scott John and Big Al. Welcome, Scotty, to Adelaide Tonight Live. We're here. We're here.
We're both here. That's a good start.
It is fantastic. Doing really well. Look, I've got a bit of sunburn on the old noggin, but otherwise, besides that, totally fine. Look at that.
Looks like you've been polishing the car with it.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? Like, I'm just going to come along and just say, look, it was a bit of reflection to a red hat that I've got here. But no, look at that. That's look, any more beetroot, then I'd be called an Aussie burger. It's
You are making me hungry, I must say. We've got a big show today, a slick show compared to show one. We've got plenty of guests. We've because the Fringe Festival's on, we're moving around Adelaide. We've got. Should we give it away, or should we keep it a surprise who the Fringe artists are? What do you reckon?
I don't know. Do you reckon we should give people a bit of a teaser?
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We've got the SA Raw Comedy winner, the winner who's going to Melbourne, perform at Melbourne Town Hall, Tilly Harrison, which is very exciting. Have you got a round of applause? Yes.
There we go.
One of the Beards is coming in. The Beards ARIA nominees for Song of the Year winners.
Is it just the beard of one of the singer? It's just the beard.
He basically is just a beard.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah.
Hopefully he turns up. This time of night they can be a bit dicey, so we'll see. We've got Craig Egan coming in, who runs Adelaide Comedy and the Rhino Room. Once he's put the kids to bed, he'll be joining us a bit later on.
Lovely.
And lastly, who else have we got?
But not Leasley. Leasley? Is that that's not even
no.
Put the teeth back in. I found tape. We've got the wonderful Marc Ryan, the Beautiful Bogan.
The Beautiful Bogan, Marc Ryan.
Lovely. I think he'll be in later on because he has to I think straighten his mullet. So
yeah.
It should be wonderful. What have you been up to this week, Mr. Scotty?
Oh, not a lot really. Not much. I've been watching a bit of the Winter Olympics.
Yes.
I thought we better be a bit informative. At the end, we had 6 medals, 3 gold, 2 silver.
Wow.
1 bronze. The golds went to Cooper Woods for the freestyle skiing. Jakarta. Oh, I can't read my handwriting.
No, that's all right.
Something like that.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll go with that. Let's go with that. Yeah.
And Josie Ball. But my favourite bit of the whole thing was this guy. Did you see this guy? I'm not sure what he was doing, but I think he's preparing the surface.
Was he urinating on the ice?
I don't know. I would not want to stand next to him at the Maya Centre urinal, that's for sure.
Wow, how do you get that gig? Is that your audition? Just go, look, mate, if you could just make swirly things with your hose, that'd be fantastic. We'll just put a backpack on so it doesn't look like you're using your penis. That'd be great.
Yeah. See, the key to having a robot not take your job is to act like a robot. If you do a bit of this, just walk around the office and then you're fine.
It looked like the Roomba had actually sprung a leak. So,
so that's sports. What else you got? You got an e-bike this week?
Yes, another bit of sport. I bought an e-bike. It's for people like me who like to exercise but not strenuously. It's
motorized cycling.
Yeah, look, it's been good. I think you've got some footage of me trying it out for the first time.
Yeah.
Oops.
This is your security footage, right?
Yeah. So, So I'm getting the bike out, and what a groovy little helmet that is. But as you can see, we're on a main road, and it's not a great place to try out an e-bike, especially when you
This is the first time you've been on it?
look at that mount. Look at that. That was
Yeah.
a dismount that. And look, and then I
You
get
look
to
like
go
a
off and
5-year-old. Oh!
look at the Jesus. I
Oh!
almost went right onto the road and hit into that car. And I'll tell you what, that car would have had a lot of damage. I would have
That
almost
must
T-boned
be
that bloody Toyota. Like, it's crazy.
if you'd have died in that moment, that would have been a world record for shortest amount of distance traveled on a vehicle before riding it off.
Yeah, thank God I have got insurance on it. It's but yeah, this is like first time, and mate, it's and now I've got a flat tire. I did have the
Already?
that walk of shame,
Yeah.
and they're looking at me. I think if a police officer went past, they would have went, "Hey, he's stolen that." He's just walking it along, like, it's just that walk. I know, I already got a bloody 5 3-corner jacks in my tire. So
Wow.
yeah,
No, this is no good. This is not good news.
No, that's what happens when you try and overtake people who are jogging, doing real exercise. And it's got a horn as well. Not even like it was just like a bit like, get off the bloody track, you bloody running hoons. And then I got 5 3-corner jacks. So I'm not quite sure if they got them out of the pocket and threw them at my tires, but I'm going to say yes.
Well, making friends all over the neighbourhood. Big Al. Should we get our first guest on?
Let's do it.
Oh, our first guest this evening is from one of Adelaide's favourite bands. They've reunited this year after, I think, 10 years off. That's the thing that bands do. They do a big farewell.
Yeah.
Then they have to legally wait 10 years before their reunion. So we've got one of them here, and or perhaps their manager. We're going with the real name, not Johan Beardraven tonight. We're the man behind Johan Beardraven. It's Joel McMillan, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Hey guys. Ooh, thank you. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, all beard, which is fantastic.
Cool.
I love it.
Actually, just to clarify, it was only 9 years off.
Ooh.
You've broken some sort of rule, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're lawbreakers. We don't care whose toes we step on, man. We're crazy.
Talk to the beard.
Right.
So yes, 9 years, and now we're back.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah.
Yeah. And we should say as well, Joel did the theme song to our podcast, which goes with this live show, Short Show.
Yes.
That's a bit of
You
him.
can blame that guy. That's him.
Yeah.
That's me.
It's very catchy.
Yeah.
Very catchy. It gets in my head, and it's
a good theme.
It's a bit weird when I'm singing it on the 502.
Yeah. No, I thought you might have been. No, I just kind of thought about the name of the show, and yeah, it was actually really easy because I'd previously done the theme for one of Big Al's previous podcasts, Shit Show. So I just had to change it slightly for Short Show.
Yeah, that's right.
So, yeah.
Okay. So you've got one theme, and whenever anybody else asks you to do a theme for something else, you'll be using this again. Just
as long as it's something show, 1-syllable show. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
If it's anything else, I'm knackered. I got nothing.
Yeah. Well, let's hope they don't bring. Let's hope they don't bring back the Cosby Show, because that would be a poor decision.
I bought my Monday night whiskey. I wasn't sure what the policy was around whiskey drinking on the podcast,
right.
but
same here. This is. Yeah, no, I'll tell you. I did actually have to put a bit of because it's a bit of Johnny Walker Red, and sorry about that. It is a weekday. I don't drink the good stuff.
The correct color. Yeah.
No, it's anything goes. Now, so the Beards reunited this year, and you've just been. Was it last year?
It was about a year
It was
ago.
last year.
Yeah.
Was it? Wow, time flies.
Doesn't it?
And you did,
Yeah.
and you did the
So
Blues
I
Fest.
guess now it is 10 years now. We've done it.
It is 10 years.
The,
Yeah, it is
There
10
you
the
go.
years, yeah.
obligatory 10. Yeah.
And how was
Yeah.
the tour? The reunion tour?
It was interesting. It was kind of a little microcosm of all the things I remember enjoying and not enjoying about touring, just in a couple of weeks, and then back to reality again. So yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The shows were good. People are still up for hearing songs about beards for some reason. They still want them. So it's good for us.
Yeah.
But a
So
little
how much
weird.
How much rehearsal did you guys have to do to get back into it? You know, obviously 9 years of where you're just having to start listening to the CDs again.
There
Start
were
coming along.
songs I could not remember the lyrics for. They're all on Spotify. The lyrics are all up there.
Are
So
they?
I had to,
fantastic.
yeah. I was legit reading my own lyrics off of the internet to try and remember how to sing them. Yeah.
Don't you
Just going to
don't you have
karaoke bars.
Don't you have a teleprompter? Everybody, I saw Paul McCartney. He had a teleprompter.
I think they're expensive. So no. And if I forget the words, I just yell the word beard, and everyone cheers, and we keep having a great time. And yeah,
That's good.
For $5,
that.
I'll put up some cue cards for you the next gig. And
sure.
yeah.
All right, $4.
There you go.
$4. That's all I
three,
got.
3 and a scotch. Done.
Yeah.
I
And a
caught
red.
the-
Johnny Walker red.
I was at the Father's Day show, which I think was about 5:30 in the afternoon, and it was a kid-friendly show. So there was a real weird mix of dads and their children, and I was surprised how many kids were there and how up for it they were. The new generation. Was that joyous?
Yeah, we didn't. We said kid friendly, and then didn't put any thought into how to make it kid friendly once we got on stage.
No,
And
there
that
was no changes or lack of swearing.
really.
I must say.
There was. Yeah, I had to kind of remember that. Oh, there's a big old swear word coming up, and most of the time I just went with it. And you know, we maybe cut 20% of the swear words.
Yeah,
that's a kid friendly version of the beards.
Yeah.
My
that's
my
good.
mother was very happy. I was swearing less. She always got very upset. She's like, "Your songs are good, Joel, but do you have to swear quite so much?" I said, "Fuck you, Mum." No.
This is I think we decided this was G-rated, but
That's
Oh,
that lasted
Sorry.
10 minutes. Oh,
But
it
are we
was
live?
bound to happen.
Are we actually live now?
20% less. 20%
We-
less swearing, so it's totally fine.
There you go.
20% less than normal.
Sorry.
That's good.
Sorry, Mum.
And your other band, the Dairy Brothers, was supporting Electric Six at the Gov last week. How did that go?
Yeah, no, that's coming up. That's
Oh, I thought it was last week.
No, that's next month as well.
Oh,
Kind of during the Fringe, but not a Fringe thing.
Oh, right. Sorry about that.
No, that is exciting. That's like the best gig that we could have ever asked for as the Dairy Brothers, and we started that band 25 years ago, maybe.
Wow.
Something around that. So 25 years later, Electric Six support, we get to play for 30 minutes.
That's
I can't remember what pub it was at, but I remember you guys did a double feature. Very smart for you guys because you're getting double the money. And it was like the beers.
Yes.
And I think it was kind of when the beer, and then you also then featured with the Dairy Brothers. So I went into the toilet and there you guys were just frantically shaving in front of this one mirror next to the urinal. It
was not a good, it was not a good idea. It was,
looking like Norman Gunston has come out because you're just like full of bloody toilet paper. It's like,
all sorts of things could have gone very wrong. The funny part was there were people at those gigs that didn't realize we were both bands.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
They'd be like, "Who was that support band with the songs about beards? That was pretty weird. That was fun."
Yeah.
We'd be like, guys.
My favorite beards gig was you guys many years ago at the Jetty Bar before it's all fancy now down at Glenelg. It's lovely.
Oh, is it?
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
But back when
Okay.
it was not so nice, and you
Yeah,
guys
it was
were in there.
it was a real dirty rock pub. It was great.
Yeah, and the audience were not on side really, and I was absolutely loving it because there were all these bikey looking dudes going,
Yeah.
What? They were angry that all your songs were about beards, and that was a
Great.
wonderful reaction.
Yeah. I miss those sort of gigs where we had to actually, like, part of the challenge of the gig was trying to win the audience over and convince them that this is not a shit idea. This can work.
Yeah.
Which,
And
didn't always go down.
A bikies bar is the place to do that, you'd think.
You'd think so, yeah. I
yeah.
guess we didn't do our job well enough.
Oh,
Sorry,
I think
sorry, Scott.
I think they thought you were mocking them. They couldn't quite. Nowadays,
We were.
I think everybody
Yeah.
gets that you're pro beard, but they were not sure. And I think you might have had, at least one of you might have had a fake beard on, and that might have been
Yeah.
deciding
Mikey, the drummer, would wear
Yeah.
a fake beard in those early days,
Right.
which I liked. I thought that was a lot funnier
Yeah,
to
me
have
too.
this band so fervently pro beard, and one of the members is clearly wearing a fake beard, and we don't call attention to it. I really liked that concept, but
I always thought he had
confused
alopecia,
our crowd.
but yeah, it's,
Yeah,
I
Well-
did like him with the fake beard, to be honest. Yeah, I reckon we should just put a fake beard over his real beard as well, and then
Yeah,
just release it at the end of the gig.
he was doing that as well. He would stand up at the end of the show and take off his fake beard. He'd have this really big real beard underneath, and just people would freak out.
That's wonderful.
It'd be like me wearing a bald cap just to release it, to show that I'm also bald.
Yeah,
Or
perfect.
a fake moustache and a bald cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now here's your poster. There it is.
That's,
Oh, that's
you're
me.
That's
me.
That is you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your socials. Yeah.
You're
Doing a thing.
Gluttony in the fantail. That's the outdoor one, isn't it? Hey, you can't
Yeah,
see
it
me
is,
at the
yeah.
moment. I don't like this poster. Where am I?
I'm
you
probably
behind the
yelling the
lights?
word beard at you.
Yeah.
That's probably what's happening at that moment, I assume, as it usually is in our interactions.
So Gluttony, Fantail, 22nd of March. That's
22nd
where
of
to
March.
see the beards. Tickets
One
on sale
show,
now.
one show only. It'll probably be our only headlining show this year. We're not
Wow.
diving too heavily back into it, so we'll do this one and we'll see what else happens. But yeah, if you want to see us, this is the one.
Yeah. Could
Get
be
down
the
to.
last Beards gig. Could be.
For this
It
year.
could be.
So get in. Smash
It could
it
be the
out.
last one this year. Yeah, we don't know. It's the last one we have planned for this year. I can say that. So
There you go.
Who knows?
You heard it
Possibly,
first
depends
here.
how much
Final.
Johnny Walker Red we consume. as to what happens next.
Not if I consume it all first.
Well, all right. Well, sir. Let's
All right.
go.
Well, thank you, Joel, otherwise known as Johan Beardraven, and good luck with your
Yes.
gig. And we shall see you soon.
I look forward to it. Thanks, boys. Have a good night.
Thanks.
The lovely Joel.
Put me on a drink. So
That's right. I did say you need to be longer.
yeah, you're totally right. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we've got our next guest is Tilly Harrison. Is that correct?
Yeah. Tilly Harrison has won SA Raw Comedy. If you don't know of Raw Comedy, it's a big national comedy competition. And
you won
we
it.
have had-
You've been a winner. Hannah Gadsby.
I won South Australia. Yeah, Hannah Gads. There's some amazing people that have won it. Steve Sheehan won the whole thing. He's hilarious. Some of the Raw winners over the years have become household names. Not me, but some. And I'm sure Tilly will. So let's bring on Tilly Harrison. Hi,
That was a
Tilly.
bit long, that one.
Hi, how you guys going?
Yeah, it's doing
Yeah,
good. I'll
good.
give you a
How
round
are
of
you?
applause.
Yep, good. Thank you.
Lovely to
So
have
how
you on
was
the
it?
show.
You've come through and you've won the Raw Comedy for SA, and then you head off to Melbourne. Is this your first time doing a bit of Raw Comedy, or is it second time around? And how did you go the first time?
So yeah, this is my first time doing Raw Comedy.
Wow.
I was actually living in Edinburgh for a couple of years, so I kind of
Yes.
just came back right before Raw Comedy. Had only done like one laugh lab, like a Monday night open mic in Adelaide, and then did Raw and got through. So
That's fantastic.
Fantastic. Yeah.
That's a good news story. That's
Yeah.
wonderful, and it doesn't normally happen like that. So that's great.
Well,
And
I
we're
was
talking about Edinburgh.
doing comedy in Edinburgh, so I mean, I was
Yeah,
practicing
awesome.
over there, and then
Lovely.
So your
And
show
that's,
that you're doing in the Fringe, you did in Edinburgh as well prior to Raw
kind
Comedy?
of. I did like a shorter, whippier show in Edinburgh, and I've worked on that and polished it, and now it's at Adelaide. So yeah.
Yeah, lovely. And it's Edinburgh in the UK, not Edinburgh RAF based. Just want to
Yeah,
clear
yeah,
that
yeah.
up.
No, Edinburgh,
yeah,
UK.
yeah.
I wouldn't be so dramatic about moving an hour north.
Oh, some people make it dramatic. So yeah.
I got a
so
car,
a lot of
so it
people
wouldn't be too bad.
a lot of people give Raw a go or want to give Raw Comedy a go because they've always wanted to do comedy. For those who've thought about it, what would your advice be? Now that you're a winner, you're an authority, you realise.
Whoa.
So what would your advice be? What's that beeping? Can you hear that?
It's not me, but I can hear it.
Yeah, it's time to take the heart pills, I think.
Oh, it's this. There you go. That doesn't happen on Sampang tonight.
Yeah, no. Scott's just just burnt his chicken cacciatore in the oven now. So
Okay, my advice.
Yes,
I don't know if I'm the right
That's a good
person
idea.
to give advice. On the night I did my first heat, there was someone who'd never gotten up there before.
oh wow.
And I honestly would prefer to hear from that person to have your first gig be Raw Comedy. And he was up there, like he went overtime. My first gig,
Oh,
I
wow.
was off at 3 minutes,
Yep.
shaking in the corner. I don't know how he did it. So I reckon just give it a crack.
Yeah.
You're totally right.
And-
Like I tell you, I was I did first time I ever did Raw Comedy. I think I went outside and the adrenaline and everything and just had a big sook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Were you nervous?
I was nervous in the heat, and then I didn't win the heat. So then the final, I was like, well, this is fine. I'm not, like, if I didn't win the heat, I can't win the final. So I was really chill. I was like, oh, it's just experience. And then I think that's honestly what got me through. Like everyone else was freaking out, and I was like, this is the end of the road for me.
Yeah.
Not.
Oh, that's good. So you've just come in just to all zen, go, oh, look, it's going to be a bit of fun for me. And the next minute you're like, so when you got announced, you'd be like, what? What's going on here?
I was at the back. I was genuinely so shocked. I whacked my hand on the way up. I almost fell on the stage. Like it wasn't glamorous.
Like literally just go, I haven't even written a speech. Like literally, I had no idea.
Yeah, truly.
And
Oh,
so
that's
what got
wonderful.
you into comedy initially? What inspired you to give it a go?
I'd been thinking about it for a couple of years, and I'd always been wanting to go to Rhino, but I know people in Adelaide, so it kind of took moving over to the other side of the world, not an hour north of Adelaide, to make me take the plunge. And there's like I was living in Edinburgh, so there's a lot of good comedy, like open mic nights there. So I just did it one day, honestly.
That's great. And so you're heading off to Melbourne, and is that in a part of the Melbourne Comedy Festival? Do they do that as part of that?
The Raw Comedy Final, I think it is in a way. I don't know how the umbrella works,
awesome.
but it's related in a way for sure. It's on the website under Raw Comedy, like under the
lovely
Comedy Festival. So
yeah,
And
awesome.
it's still at Melbourne Town Hall?
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big
Oh,
theatre.
Yeah. It's a big theatre. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And you've got your Fringe show coming up. Let's have a look at the poster here. Have you started yet? Have you started your run?
Yes, yeah. I've done 3 nights. This is my night off, so I'm here with you guys, and then 6 more nights after this.
Beautiful. And that's it there. Tilly Can't Lie. What can you tell us about it?
Well, she can't lie.
I realise I've given you an early iteration of the poster. It's called Tilly Harrison, can't lie. It's got my surname in there too, but the poster looks exactly the same. Just imagine the surname in there. It is just like a story of me. Like, it's just a lot of personal anecdotes. How I moved to Edinburgh, anecdotes about me traveling, coming out to my grandma, just like a lot of like personal, awkward situations that are either relatable or very highly not relatable.
Excellent.
So,
Sounds great.
Yeah,
and how did your opening night go? It was because that's obviously always a bit nervous when you're doing a solo show, and that
yeah, I was
night gets done.
nervous.
Yeah.
I forgot a joke just in the middle there, but the audience didn't know that. They haven't seen the script. I'm in like the top room at the Austral, which I don't know if you guys have been. It's very hot. And the first night I did not have air conditioning, so everyone was suffering a little bit. But that kind of took me out of it. It was like going to like a steam room and performing at the same time. So I was kind of zen by the end.
Oh,
but we got a night now. So if you come along, you will be.
Yeah, awesome. Lovely. That'd be great. Yeah, because it's nothing worse than when you're performing and early days of like when they had gluttony and stuff that they didn't have any, and your 40-degree day, and it looks like some of the artists were going to pass out. It was so hot in there.
So I've had no medical emergencies so far, so that's hoping for.
Well, that's because I didn't rock up on the first night. So if it was there, I probably would have passed out myself. So no, it was good I wasn't there then.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we wish you all the best with the Raw Comedy Final and the rest of your Fringe season.
Thank you very much.
And perhaps you can come back afterwards after you return from Melbourne.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And please go check out the show, because it's great to see some up and comers and just Adelaide people within the Fringe. It's you can see some of these big names any other time when they come to Adelaide and so forth. Yeah, it's great to see that you're doing your solo Fringe show. So if anyone's out there, then make sure you get amongst it and check it out.
Thanks so much, guys.
Awesome.
All right,
thank
you
you
very much, Tilly Harrison. Oh, should we do a new segment?
Yeah. I would like a. Let's give it a go. New segment. I'm quite sure about this.
Well, we are a variety show, so here's a new segment. Have you got a bit of music? Let's fire off. This is called Picture This.
Oh, there we go.
Anything will do.
There we go.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. So
I'm sure I should have had. I think I did. Oh, here we go. Do you want to do it again?
Perfect. Okay. Picture this. Perfect. All right. So what this segment is, anybody watching can send us funny pictures.
Yes.
It's a little bit like funny photos from Hey Hey It's Saturday, but not very much like it.
That's right. We're not going to release a book, so
no,
it's fun.
No, it's little videos, photos, pictures you've taken, pictures you've seen. So let's have a look. What have we got here? This is something that was sent in to us. Hang on, I've got to find the name of the person. It's probably important. Here, Kakit Serena on Blue Sky sent this in. And she said, I really didn't need this in my drink, but I thanked my dog for sharing.
Oh. Looks like she's got one of those fancy cocktail places.
I love a gift from a dog. Has Brian gifted you anything nice?
Yeah, well, he gifted a half-eaten loaf of bread that he stole from the counter. That was a beautiful gift. It was wonderful. And he burps every time he finishes his tea, like an old man. Like he'd just come up and go, burp. It was just like his lips moved like Barney Gumble. Like,
oh, you and him both must be quite a bonding experience. Our dog Georgie has a habit of getting dead birds and putting them under our pillow.
Jesus!
Which is a delight. And when you get a gift and you don't really like it, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't say, you can't get angry because it's a gift. So I was thanks. I've already got one though.
Yeah. No, Brian did bring in a rodent from the back garden into the doggy door.
Right.
And it's just like,
Right.
mate, what are you doing? Like, he was very happy about it, but it's just like,
Yeah. What kind of rodent? Rodents come in all sorts of sizes.
it was
big
like
rodent?
it was like a fruit rat. Yeah.
Ah, what's a fruit rat?
It's a rat that eats fruit. So it's like
That
it's
eats
like
fruit.
a healthy,
I could have guessed, really.
yeah, it's like a healthy rat versus me. I'm just a dirty
not-
rat, and he's a healthy rat.
I thought it was a fruit bat that you'd ripped the wings off.
Yeah, I'm a fruit
So
loop.
you too surprised everyone this week with a drop of a new 6-track EP, and this time it wasn't mandatory.
Oh, thank God.
Buy it if you wanted. So here's a picture that I saw online. This is U2's first appearance on Irish TV many years ago. There you go. Have a look at that.
What was that?
Yeah, that's U2.
That looks like Grandma.
Yeah, I didn't realize before they got Adam Clayton on bass. They had Estelle Getty from the Golden Girls by the look. Back in their early days. This was actually sent in this week from Ryan Smith. I don't know if you remember Ryan. Used to.
I
come
do
to
remember
PJ
Mr. Ryan. G'day, Mr. Ryan.
G'day, Ryan. He sent a message to our Facebook page, and he says, "Here is a little photo I took in Taiwan last week that was a little amusing. It was on the wall at the back of a toilet block. This could be trouble." There you go. What does
No
it say?
washing your hands by pooping, by the looks of things.
Urinating or defecating in public is prohibited.
Oh, right. Oh, it's good to know. It's good to know. But it does look like it's
Yeah.
washing its hands while having a poo.
Yes. Or looks like that bloke's doing yo-yo tricks with his penis.
Yeah, so if I saw that, it'd be like no shared toilets. That's that's how I would read that.
Should we do one more?
Oh, for sure.
I like this
Swiping
one.
the tears out of my eyes.
Troy sent us this. This is something spotted in Bangkok. I'm not sure it's legit. These are, where you find sort of dodgy rip-off toys. This is Tickle Me Elmer the Frog. Like the love child of Elmo and Kermit the Frog.
It's Elmer Fudd's kid.
Elmer.
Yeah,
that's right.
Nightmare on Elmer Street. I think that's what that is. Look at him.
Nightmare on Elmer Street. So if you'd like to send us a picture, there's the email address, adelaidetonight@gmail.com.
Lovely.
And we can read it out. At some point, we might have a prize. I don't know. We don't this week, but some stage.
Oh, what's it going to be? No, okay. It's for a character from Sizzletown who is always after a prize. Yes. There we go.
That's a good point to introduce our next guest, I reckon. Let's get him on board. Do you want to introduce him, mate?
Mate, look, this guy, he is the soul and breath of Adelaide comedy. He has done a wonderful job just holding the realms for everyone. I think 26 years or so now, with the 25th anniversary last year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with a massive round of applause, Mr. Craig Egan.
Hello. Yay. Full credit project. Hello. How you going, guys?
G'day, mate.
Good, mate. How are you?
Yes, a little bit knackered after the opening weekend of the festival, but everything went pretty well. So we're pretty happy with it so far. But we're about to kick off week 1 and off we go.
Fantastic. Thanks for coming in on your day off. The only day off that you get.
Rare moment. Yeah.
And you do so you tend to pick up a virus every Fringe, don't you?
Oh yes. It's a hell of an effort to put a festival together and see yourself through it. You need to take care of yourself as you go through, especially as you're getting older. I went and had a preemptive doctor's appointment just to go, am I all right before it starts?
Yeah.
Okay so far.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Just get some antibiotics ready.
I did.
I like that voice you've got going on, though. It sounds like you could do a movie voiceover with that voice. It's very nice.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've always had the voiceover, haven't I?
Yeah, you have.
That's how you got your icy cold cans of Coke and your copies of Who Weekly from your Thunder drivers back in the day.
Yeah. Well, I brought an e-bike, so maybe we should bring out the Bike Thunders.
I remember my first, when I went to, was first looking into going into radio, I went to Vaughan Harvey's radio school.
Oh, yeah, right.
I did that too. I did that course.
Did you ring? Yeah. I remember ringing him up and getting the answering machine message, and the answering machine message went, "Hi, I'm Vaughan Harvey," and I was like, "Wow, that's a radio voice.
Wow,
this is what we're going to go for."
Yeah. He was one of those guys that you picture him when you hear him on the radio looking like George Clooney, like head of black hair, tall, thin guy. And then when he walks out, he was quite short and bald and with a little goatee beard. And you go, that was radio in general.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, his booming voice was, I remember calling him
like you do these days.
These like it's like you have to look pretty now to get onto radio these days, which is crazy.
Yeah. Or alternatively, you just broadcast on YouTube and
that's right.
That's why we're all here.
Yes, the ugly people go to YouTube. I'm not. I shouldn't call you two ugly. I could call myself ugly, but
what are you doing, Scott? What are you doing? This is a guess.
Yeah, I don't know. That was mean. That was mean. So how was weekend one of
opening weekend? Was huge. We had so many old school faces just pop in, and late shows were incredible. You had like Jimmy McGee and Eloise Efdos and Tommy Daslow, Nick Kappa, Umbilical Brothers dropped in, Ivana Aristogeta. You had Melissa McGlenzie, who did a bit, closed out the show with a bit called The Big Titted Baby. I can't tell you what that is. You've just got to go see Melissa McGlenzie's show and find out. Claire Hooper, Anissa Nandwala, just Guy Williams, because people just round the venue, just everywhere you look, just amazing comedians just to play with, and that's just the opening weekend. So it's mind-blowing what's happening in there at the moment. There's 100 different shows at the Rhino Room and the Howling now over the 5 weekends of the festival, and we've just kicked it off. So it's it's exciting. It's always great seeing all those old faces. This feels like Christmas and New Year to me. Like, this is where the end of the year comes around and all the old comedy family come home, and then you have a great big party at the end of it and say goodbye, and you start your year all over again. So it certainly feels like it's you've done a lot of work to get here. Now you got to get in there and make it all happen and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, like, a lot of people don't know, like, the journey starts in September. That's when the you have to register and everything done, and so
it might start in September. For me, it starts in July. There's 3 months of the year where I don't think about Fringe, and I made the mistake of telling people that, and they crept in on the other month. But realistically, it starts in July when you start to put all the pieces together, or at least all the mechanics of what you're going to need for the festival next year. So there's really only 3 months of the year where I'm not thinking about the festival, and I try not to think about the festival in those moments. But this is the glory period. This is where we get to go and have all the fun with all the hard work over all that time to get here.
Yeah. And what would you recommend? What's your recommendations? If you're going to get recommendations from anyone, this is the man to get recommendations from. What do we spend our money on?
Look, 100%. I've got to go with a personal favourite. You mentioned Sizzletown before. Tony Martin and Damien Cowell from Tism, the head frontman from Tism, who went incognito for so many years and now is doing a electro banger duo with Tony Martin at the Rhino Room at 10 o'clock on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 3 shows only. It feels like just something that's going to be amazing. I went and actually got a chance to see this show last year, and I was like, I have to bring that to Rhino. It's
I've got my
gonna be
ticket
good.
for Thursday sold.
Have you?
It's
Nice one.
pushed off, or stepped off, push. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be so good.
If you want to get a little taste of the tracks, you can look them up. But I would suggest book your ticket. Trust us, trust these guys. They'll tell you as well. It's going to be fun, and get along to see that. But also get along and see Chaos Theory this week. It's a bunch of the really next-gen locals all doing a show together. You'll never know who you'll see. There's a bunch of the really bright young things that are coming up.
The poster, I meant to put that up before, but that's the poster for Tony Martin's show.
How good does it look?
It's so good.
Awesome.
Thank God you didn't put the picture up of my arseless chaps. That would have been wicked. So
Sorry, Craig. What were you saying?
Great next gen show called Chaos Theory. Check them out. And then, of course, I can't tell you not to go past the late show. Late show is where we bring in everybody from all around the festival, whether they're playing at Rhino Room or they're playing at the Howling Owl, they're playing the Garden or Gluttony. It doesn't matter where they're playing. If we've heard that they're good and we like them, we love them, we're bringing them in. So I try and get 100 different comedians in that show over the festival. That's crazy. And I think we broke that last year. And considering we had over about 11 or 12 acts in the opening weekend in each show, I'm pretty sure we're going to break it again this year. So
it's the longest running.
Come and see the late show and see the whole damn festival in one crack.
Yeah, pretty much. And it is the longest running late show in Australia. So
longest running late show. I think Mary Tobin was back in the day. It was Mary Tobin and I, and then of course the Best of the Fest has been there around about since that same time. So I have to mention Mary every time I say that. But of course, COVID happened and she missed a year, so I've got the title. Sorry, Mary.
No, that's right. You own it. You own it, mate.
I must say, I recommend the Late Show to all sorts of people that ask me what they should see, and I'll go, I don't really know this year, but go see the Late Show, because then you get just bits and pieces. And if there's someone on that isn't your cup of tea, the next one will be. It's like it's like a box of quality streets, but comedians. But I wouldn't lick them.
Gonna get.
That's it. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, and I'm sure you would have liked an early night. So we thank you.
I have got emails and postings. I will be up for quite some time. Yes, Scott John.
Okay.
And look, I don't want to steal your thunder, but comedy doesn't end when the Fringe does. Make sure you get to adelaidecomedy.com. You sign up, and you can also get some free tickets to the normal Adelaide Comedy as well. So make sure you do it, because we continue on here in Adelaide. Doesn't stop just because the international acts have gone on to Melbourne and things. We've got other people here with mortgages and can't feed their kids in a caravan. So it's
there's a great local scene, and not only that, there's a bit of a new culture happening where people are bringing in their shows and using the Rhino Room to sort of just come in and do their hour shows. So really watch out for that over the next year or two. It's been happening over the last year. Lots of pop-ins, people coming in and just doing their hours, but always the Adelaide Comedy Showcase and Laugh Lab are there to embrace those local next generation acts coming through and then build them up and send them off into the universe.
Sounds wonderful.
Oh, wonderful. You do a good job, Egan. Thank you.
Much love to you guys.
Thanks, mate.
All right.
Cheers.
We'll talk to you soon. Oh, I've got to cut that one shorter. Oh, Egan's still there. Bye-bye.
I should get out of here. Sorry.
Now, just before we bring on our last guest for tonight, one more new segment. Is that all right?
Mate, I'm always up for a new segment. Yes. I have to say, look, I've noticed that you're very high up and then I'm a bit low. Maybe I need to...
Yeah. Maybe we need to...
Chair up. There we go.
Yeah, we might need to do something about that.
All I did was look at that. Look at that bloody noggin, mate. Look at that.
Yeah. It does make us look more like the two Ronnies.
Yeah, it does. Yes. Yeah. It looks like, it's like twins. It's like, I'm just fat Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. Yeah. I look nothing like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but fair enough. All right. This segment,
but he will be back.
Enjoy this. This is called Make Big Al Laugh.
Oh, this is not going to be hard. It's the same music as the last one, but hey, look, this is all we got.
Yeah, that's all we need. So what this one is, you can send in your short videos. It can be something that's happened to you, something you found online, and the challenge is either you are going to be the winner or Big Al is going to be the winner. So Big Al has to stare at the screen, no looking away. It's like what's that movie where they
Car
put
crash.
the eyes and
Just like that.
The one with the big carrots, and anyway. No. Yes, that. So you got to do that. You got to stare there and do that. No looking away. And your challenge, Big Al, is you have to watch these videos and you cannot laugh. All right. So let's go. And they're just random videos, no introduction. Here we go.
Where did you get this footage of me, Scott?
That was just something on Instagram.
I can imagine the sand in the underderbs.
So that's it. So you lose that round.
Sorry, I just kept thinking that as a big guy, he's already chafing, and then he's going to chafe again. Okay, sorry.
Round two.
Burgerface.
Okay, so these are all me. There's no contestants this week.
Okay,
so I've prepared all these. Round two. Are you ready?
Yes. Here we go.
And go.
Look, I think it was the narrator that really.
I don't know why that narrator's doing that. I don't know. I love
it caught me off guard. The narrator really caught me off guard just then.
I love the dog disappearing into the leaves. I don't know if he ever came out.
It's gone.
All right, so you lose. That's 0 from 2.
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna try my best this time.
All right, here we go.
Oh my god. This is why I don't do house renos, to be honest. It's that would happen to me. That would totally happen to me.
So you haven't got one yet. Last round. Round 4.
Sorry. Okay, here we go.
All right. Try your hardest. Ready?
So the other house was a housing trust. It doesn't really matter. But,
So
at what point did they think?
Tradie fails, by the way. Tradie fails on Instagram. Yeah.
At what point did they think 2 blokes like that tree would be tons? At what point did they think I've got this? Like
2 blokes with a bit of string. Yeah, someone's getting sacked tomorrow.
Oh my god! Like, oh god, yeah. Now, hopefully they had insurance. Yeah, it was a bit over the fence, wasn't
it? All right, let's bring on our ultimate guest for this evening.
Oh, this next guy, I've known this gentleman for a long time. He's wonderful. He's beautiful. He's Bogan. He's Marc Ryan, the Beautiful Bogan. Please welcome, mate.
Hey.
Oh, you have always the best colourful shirt.
Hear anything.
Ever. Oh, you can't.
Oh, you can't hear.
I can't hear.
Oh no, this is going to be interesting.
I gave him the best intro too, and no,
I can't hear. I can hear Big Al laughing from down the road because I'm going down the road from you, but I can't actually hear you guys.
So we should have got the tin cans going. That's what we should have got going.
Hey, I can't hear. I don't.
He's muted.
Now I've accidentally muted him, and he.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Marc? Have you got like any headphones you can plug in, or?
Marc is saying he's sorry. He's.
I like that you're whispering. We can hear you.
Okay, well, I'll come along and I'll just write him a note. We can.
I can't hear anything. Can you hear me?
You.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Yeah,
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. I don't know what.
But we
That's right.
can hear
but
you.
No,
we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Hey, Fringe.
All right. Well, tell him to do a quick ad for his show, Big Al. Can you ask him to do that?
Yeah, for sure. What I'll do is.
There we go.
Oh, you're here.
Oh, you can hear us?
I've just got a new computer. I don't know how it works.
That's all right. It's all good.
It's not a Commodore 64.
That's all right.
For a moment now, I thought you were in someone else's house there, Marc. So it's.
I am. Yeah. I am. I don't like my house. I just stole someone else's.
It's going to go before the neighbours come back home. It's.
I heard you laughing from down the road. I thought it was just
Yeah, we are pretty much neighbours. We're very close to each other. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm just on Billabong. I'm only on Billabong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're just down the road.
Yeah.
We
would be closer, but it's court rulings have said no.
So what's going on after that delay?
Mate, it's thank you so much for coming on. You missed your round of applause, so here you go. There we go.
I haven't put a good shirt on for you.
Mate,
yeah, it's beautiful.
You always have the most wonderful, brightest shirts.
It's very Daryl
from a while
Summers.
ago, and it's just it is very.
I never watched Daryl Summers because I grew up in a cult and they were evil, but whatever. So like, can't watch Hey Saturday. It's evil.
Right.
Yeah, right.
I think a lot of the population has caught up to them now on that theory. But I used to love Hey.
Oh no,
I still love Hey.
I know you still can't watch it, Marc. That's the tough part.
Yeah, I know. What can you do?
Well, mate, you are what can I say? You're a mental health specialist. You go around and just cure people with your good looks, your great shirts and hugs. You do some fantastic comedy. I think you're touring everywhere. Look, you wear your heart in the sleeve and South Australia in your sleeve as well. You're always out there promoting the great bits about South Australia and what it's all got. And tell us a bit about what's going on for your Fringe this year, mate.
Well, just firstly, thank you so much for your kind words. I've never cured and I can't fix myself. Like, so it's more about just like loving people and just being like, hey, let's not like we're all messy and we're one of my big things is like we're doing tomorrow for the first time ever, so we don't know what's going to happen. So let's just be gentle with ourselves and that kind of stuff. So but again, at the end of the day, it's just loving people and kindness is king. And Henry Rollins got a whole thing now about like love is punk rock, and this is talk about Henry Rollins, who was like Black Flag and hardcore punk rock and Sons of Anarchy, and he's actually coming out and going, love is punk rock and like being kind. So that's kind of but no, for Fringe, well, I'm curating that chaos theory that Egan was talking about. That's kind of that's kind of one of my pet projects from this year was to try and mentor some young comedians and try and I don't know if I've got anything to teach. I guess I don't know. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. Like every time I stand on stage, I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. Like we'll just open my mouth and something will come out. Hopefully, it's funny. But
I think that's comedy in a nutshell, isn't it? Really, like and no two audiences are the same, no two shows are the same, and I think that where we probably would stop doing it because it'd be bloody boring. So,
would it be? So I've got a dear uncle of mine who's got dementia, and I see him at the hospital all the time, and like he's got one particular joke that he likes. Hey, he's like, nephew, tell me that joke. And then this is a true story. Then it's sad watching someone with dementia kind of fade away.
Mm.
And I was with one of the nurses, and she said, in Scandinavia, they build little villages for people with dementia, and they fill their house with all their old stuff. So whilst they might still be losing track of what's going on, they wake up to familiarity every morning, and so it's not so scary for them. Right, and it's this really beautiful way of preserving life but then the hustler part of me thought, be a good place for a comedy club. Do you know what I mean? Because you could
just do the same set over and over again.
Same stuff every night. And
every Monday is new material night.
And I remember being at I reckon we were doing a show together, Big Al, at a soccer club or something, and someone came up to me and goes, "Oh, have you got any new material?" And I went, "Oh, have you seen me before?" And they're like, "No." I was like, "Then it's all new material, you idiot!" Right? What do you mean?
Have you got new material in this? This is your upcoming Fringe show, The Blind and the Beautiful.
Yes, with
Josh Warrior.
Josh Warrior. Yeah, because he's 100% blind. So that's No, I've got some new material. There is a big chunk of new material. There's some still golden oldies because putting your kids' head in a ceiling fan is always fun to talk about. It never gets old, even for me.
I love Gary.
So Gary. He's Gary won a PlayStation 5 at one of those time zones.
Did he really?
Today. Yeah, he rang me.
God.
Just won a PlayStation 5. I was like, no way. Yeah, so
out of like a skill test thing, or
skill testing. So
jeez,
we'll take it. Yeah, when he gets it, we'll take it to Cashies next week. Yeah, we'll take it to Cashies.
He shook the machine really hard, but
it's
good that he got
I've never heard of anyone winning anything decent out of those. That's fantastic.
Wow. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like he's still spun out, but yeah. Apart from that, that show's going to be cool. Because me and Josh and there'll be a few stories about me and Josh touring, because I tour with Josh a lot because he can't drive.
Well, he can, but it's terrifying for the rest of you guys.
Yeah, it's not great. But I'll tell you, like we got this funny yarn that we went to Kimber once. Like, if you know Kimber, I love Kimber. Like, I've got best friends in Kimber, but it's still back in the 1900s. You know what I mean? Like, they're not.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. And he'd just gone blind, and we were touring there, and I had this shirt on, and he was holding my shoulder. I had his hand on my shoulder so I could guide him through the main street, and we caused chaos. Like, one car stopped at the traffic light at the roundabout, like, because they don't have traffic lights there. And some lady dropped a sandwich out of her mouth, and I heard her go, "Oh my God, they're here!" and they're interracial.
That's fantastic.
If he wasn't blind, I would have kissed him, but it's assault, essentially. Like, he's
well, he wouldn't have known and done it. So
the beard would have given it away.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
But we were in Kimber, so he probably wouldn't have.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You're totally right. I could have been a woman.
So you're a suicide prevention advocate, and you do a lot in that space. Does that and comedy, they seem in theory quite separate, but do they cross over a lot, or is it like you've got two hats?
No, because I think, like, for me, the style of stand-up I love is, I think dark and light can exist. There's a thing called duality where, like, I live with suicide ideation and I live with dark thoughts, intrusive thoughts, but I also love life at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's just working out the balance of the dark and the light, and pointing dark and light out to people and saying, look, we can both live, because a lot of the time with mental illness, it's a stigma that sits behind it that makes us feel like we're the idiots. Oh, why should I feel this way? Because I've got this in life, and I've got a great family, and I've got this, or I've got the dream job, or whatever it is. But then, because you don't want to admit, but really the world's overwhelming. It's a lot, and I'm not coping on a primal level. that's why I'm having these feelings instead of, but we push them down because we're like, oh, if I tell people, they're going to think I'm crazy because I've got this great life. When really it's not crazy, because the world is a lot, and the world comes at us at so many different angles these days. And then if you step back a little bit and realize that maybe it's not such a crazy idea that you're struggling and overwhelmed with life in general, because you've got phones going off, you've got news coming out, you've got all this stuff. Just
you can't take a break these days, can you?
You can't take a break.
It's just at you constantly. Beforehand, like it'd be like you have to read about stuff the next day in the Advertiser, and that was the only time Dad used to get grumpy.
Right, exactly. But now you've got 24-hour news cycles, and you've got all kinds of different stuff happening. And it's just, there's just a lot. And no wonder people feel overwhelmed and tired and exhausted. And I've just moved into a new house, and I've tried a new thing of not watching the news in the morning, just putting music on, or because you flick the news on and you're bombarded straight away with just
and news is it's always the negative or the the sort of depressing news that gets the focus. The good news is always at the end of the news bulletin, and it's like a little throwaway thing. But we're always, what's going on in the background there?
That's my son.
We're going to get banned from YouTube.
Yeah, I think he was flexing in your camera, mate. Just like
I think he was just waving for a second there. That's my son. That's my son Cyril. It's actually live.
Hey, Cyril.
On YouTube. That's funny. But yeah,
we're going to a viewer then. So thanks, Cyril.
We did actually. I think the algorithms are working.
I think the thing with balancing comedy and suicide prevention is more based on just being a real human and just going, I struggle with this. Do you know what I mean? And pointing out, all of them. Oh yeah.
Your shirt's over there, mate.
And pointing out that like you're not alone. Like we can all struggle with the same stuff. Do you know what I mean? And you're not abnormal for feeling that way. And I'm a storyteller more than I am just a one line kind of joke. I love a good story. You know what I mean? And that's what I try and.
And you're good at it too, mate. You're like you're great at your storytelling, and like it takes a very special person to be able to put those two hats on very quickly. You talk about your struggles, and then at the same time you're turning the next bit into a bit of laughter and a bit of fun, and it takes a very special human to be able to do that, mate. It's not many people can pull off what you do, mate.
Oh, thanks, man. And look, but that's I guess that's just what happens, right? Like you just dig deep. I'm like there's a whole thing at the moment. Emo wasn't a phase, and I'm definitely an emotional dude who like still listens to emo music. One of the first stand-up specials I ever watched was Dave Thornton, and he had a really emotional ending at the end of his. And I was like, oh, that's maybe the stand-up I want to do, like because it's just saying to think about at the end of it. So I like to try and do that.
Well, you mentioned who's the guy from Black Flag you mentioned earlier? What's his name? Henry Rollins. I went to see his live show at Thebarton Theatre years ago, and it was about 3 hours, and it wasn't traditional stand-up.
Yeah.
It was storytelling, and bits of it were hilarious and were stand-up, and other bits were advice, and it was a real mix. And stand-up comedy, the term stand-up comedy can sort of pigeonhole you a little bit, attracts people and sells tickets, but the art of standing on stage with a microphone, I think there's all sorts of things you can do, right?
Yeah, and you're right, and that's what I like, because I like deep shit. I'm a deep human being. Do you know what I mean? I like deep conversations. Also, it balances me out because I'm also an idiot at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like I've got the left and right tattooed on my hand, and I got it wrong the first time. I do stupid stuff. Like I've got my name tag tattooed on my chest. Because that's the balance of it all. Is you can be deep and also be silly and not take life too. Like my whole goal now is I've got my name tag tattooed on my chest. I've got a little Jesus here. I've got like unicorn and cupcakes, and like for the most part, just when I die, I want the coroner to go, dude had some fun. Like he really just like I can't grow chest hair, so my next tattoo is just going to be like fake chest hair. Like I just
That'd
have
be
no game
hilarious.
to get it done yet. Like
Yeah.
Well, let me know how you get it done, mate. I might put some on here.
Yeah.
Oh look, I've joined your club. I joined your club. I cut my hair.
Yeah, but I think you do it deliberately, though. God gave this to me.
Yeah, it's all right. It's fine.
Well, thank you so much, and best of luck with your Fringe show. So, have you started yet, or you're underway?
So I am. We start tomorrow night at 10 Daniel, so Gluttony have taken over that. But I'm already
You're doing all the chaos theory. You're bloody travelling all over the countryside like a bloody Leyland brother.
We've been to Ardrossan already, and we've been to Corn, and then we're in the Clare Valley. And if you want to see like a preview bit of the show, I've done. I think I'm up to 32 gigs already this Fringe because I go to that the comedy Ha Ha tent in the Garden where you pay $10 for and I think it's beautiful. I love doing that because I get to work on material. But you also get to say to the like paying customers, they come in there and my favorite thing at the moment is to go, if you're going to enjoy the show, you need to lower your expectations because you pay $10 for a comedy show. And like, a potato on a stick is $12. Do you know what I mean? Like, so what do you want for 10?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So I've done 24 of them already. So
I don't do that many in a year. So
no, I definitely don't.
It's good fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you.
Mate, always a pleasure,
thank
mate.
you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
And we will see you again soon. Come back again.
Yeah, 100%. Just invite me back. I'll be back. It'll be right. It'll be cool.
Awesome. Marc, Ryan, the Beautiful Bogan, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, guys.
That's been fun. This has gone all right.
We had Joel from the Beards, we had Tilly Harrison, we had Craig Egan, and of course Marc Ryan. It was a jam-packed show, and of course a couple of new segments. I failed dismally at. But no, thank you, Scott. It's
no worries. I was happy with that, and it's good to get to the end of it, and not feel like I'm having a nervous breakdown. So that's great. let's keep doing this. Let's keep doing this. So, quick bit of housekeeping before we go. Please where's the email address? Email us. Here we go. AdelaideTonight@gmail.com.
Yes.
Send us anything, anything you'd like us to share.
Funny videos,
pictures.
funny photos, picture of your ass. Like, don't do that.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not good advice. If you would like to donate, you know what's going to happen
now, Scott. You know what's going to happen now. Like it's
you're in charge of checking the inbox now. So you can buy us a coffee, buymeacoffee.com/Adelaide Tonight. Help us recover the cost of the software and everything that we use, and
and some sun cream for me, maybe. Look at that.
Some sun cream for that fella. Maybe some whiskey for me.
Yes, sounds good.
Yeah, no, please
buy
me a coffee. Yeah, you are. And we'll be back again same time next week. Please subscribe and share on this. On what are we on? Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Yep.
And on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel and tell people about it. We're on every Monday night at 9:30.
And for people who can't watch in, of course, we've got our podcasts that have taken snippets of this show, so you can listen to that on the, while you're on the train or the bus, or while at a funeral, someone giving birth, whatever you are. You can do it. Doesn't have to be specifically those places, but and try not to laugh It'd be good. It's been a pleasure, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, let's finish with a bit of music. This is the Beards. Got Me a Beard live at the Gov, and you can catch the Beards at the Fantail at Gluttony, March 22nd to finish off the Fringe. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you again next week.
Had a girl, an actual girlfriend, yeah. She asked me to trim back my face hair, but nobody ever tells me to shave, so I dumped her. I said